an avid user of AimLab, so he's going to be very familiar with most of these tasks.
Indeed, and I know that EliGE as well has spent a lot of time training in AimLab as well. I don't know which task specifically. You can see already just off of the bat, off the rip.
And the precision mode, it's where the target size decreases or gets smaller the better you do. And say if you miss a bunch of shots, it'll adaptively get bigger.
Of what we're seeing based on, you know, looking at his stats at the center right of the screen. And as you said, Ethos really familiar with AimLab. Spends a lot of time training with AimLab, so might have to see him go outside of a comfortable pace to do that for a final sprint, see if he can get a score that will actually defeat EliGE, but it's going to be close, and it's so close. 93k, just shy of EliGE's score at around 5k more, 98 I believe it was.
He's used to this type of pressure. I mean, he's been in these situations hundreds of times, playing for money, playing for competition, playing on stream with a bunch of people watching. So he's definitely no stranger to pressure and winning. Yeah, already breaking the 100K. And something what Penguin mentioned in the interview that's interesting is he was saying how like the way these blocks are moving, they're like jiggle peaking. So they're jiggling left and right.
And so 130 is the score to beat here.
And there's always a balance between accuracy and speed. And in types of games where there's like super low time to kill, you'll get rewarded if you aim faster. But if you miss that shot, then you're going to allow the other player, even they have slower aim, to land the second shot, even though they get it off slower. But if they're accurate, they're still going to take you out. So you're always juggling kind of that speed versus accuracy.
What it was exactly, but there's more method, I think, to the madness. I think EliGE was just going fully ham there, and we'll see if Switchtrack offers a better result for EliGE.
And I mean, this looks just like as good as some of the aim gods, that we had earlier in the actual Skills Challenge. So, although EliGE is not a professional aimer, like aim, training type of player, we could definitely see how high or how talented he is, right?
Yeah, his initial flick is fantastic. He's got a really great degree of control on these targets, and there's very little time between flicks. Like time off target is minimal. Sometimes he's not actually fully killing the target. That's the only thing that's really slowing him down. But again, really good score. So 128k is the score to beat here for Ethos. Still a great score so far, but he needs 130k, and he looks like he might just be shy. It's going to hit 121. That's actually a fantastic score from Ethos, but it's just not quite enough. And you can see EliGE just looking pretty good here. Very good pace. Score is really good score so far. Amazing. 117.1k. Great score. Quite crazy. I think that was set not too long ago, actually. But yeah, anything above 170k is really insane. And what you expect from like the really like pro level aimers as we have in the main tournament. And see Ethos here as well. Great technique actually on this one as well. Looking a lot cleaner than some of the other tasks, and might actually be able to beat EliGE's score here with a pace like this. Yeah, for sure. That's the name of the game here, and it's a great score, but slightly off, unfortunately, once again. Hope it changed direction now, and yeah, that might be playing into your mind in some points, but also the vertical elements. Sometimes it can go right above you. We saw that with EliGE, and that can be annoying, but he's been so close on multiple tasks and fallen short. Does have the dancing tiles in the bag though, so $1,000. Looking to get kind of staying on direction, like on this like static point every so often as well. It's helpful and looking pretty good. Oh, is that enough?
Yes, he did it. Picked up his second win. All right, welcome EliGE. Congrats. $3,000 for a couple minutes work. You looked pretty sharp there.
Yeah, thank you. I actually thought I should have done better on six shot because I was practicing that a lot, so I was kind of disappointed with how I thought it should have been way better for that one, but the rest was pretty good.
For you, what has been sort of the biggest games that you have experienced in aiming? What has made the biggest difference for you?
For me, I think that when I saw the most noticeable difference was in 2019. I started using aim trainers, and I also got mouse grips, which just like kind of helped with like having a really like solid grip on my mouse. My hands would kind of like sweat a little bit depending on like the surface of the mouse, and it just like made me a lot more confident that I'm not gonna like slip like when something crazy is happening.
Well, it looked like an A type of day to us. Congratulations on winning $3,000. And we're going to see you in future matches, I'm sure. Thanks, EliGE.
Thank you so much.